People are full of it when they say they want freedom. They talk about quitting their job, traveling more, living life on their terms. But let's be honest, most people don't really want freedom. They want comfort that looks exciting. They want convenience dressed up as courage. Most people don't want change. They want comfort with better scenery. They want the dream without the discomfort. They want transformation without the tension. But here's the truth. You don't get what you want. You get who you are. That line from Myron Golden isn't motivation, it's a mirror. And most people avoid that mirror because it shows the truth. If your life looks the same year after year, it's not your job, it's not the system, it's you. You can't build a new life using the same mindset that built the one you're trying to escape. You can't attract freedom while living like a prisoner to routine. People love to say, I'm waiting for the right opportunity. No, the opportunity is waiting for you to evolve. If your habits don't match your dreams are just entertainment. I was never built for the 9-to-5 life, mentally or physically. That routine, waking up, clocking in, taking orders, trading hours for checks, it never fit me. It felt like trying to breathe through a straw. I did it because that's what we were taught to do. Work hard, follow the rules, stay loyal, and eventually you'll earn your freedom. But let's be real. That promise expired decades ago. Even when I started working remotely, it didn't fix it. Yeah, I had more flexibility. I wasn't being destroyed emotionally by the commute or drained by office politics. But the deeper problem didn't go away because the issue wasn't where I worked. It was what I was working toward. I wasn't tired from working. I was tired from conforming, tired of pretending I was okay with a routine that was slowly draining the life out of me. And when I finally slowed down enough to be honest with myself, I realized something. The conflict wasn't out there. It wasn't my boss, the company, or the system. It was me. I was my own opposition. My habits, my excuses, my routines. I wanted more, but I was living like a man who'd already settled, so I had to call myself out. No more blaming circumstances. No more when things calmed down. If I wanted to change my life, I had to change me, how I thought, how I spoke, how I moved. No one was coming to fix it. And the longer I waited, the deeper the rut got. Dr. Joe Dispenza says, your personality creates your personal reality. And that's when I stopped negotiating with my old self, because the version of me that built my comfort zone could never build my freedom. The turning point wasn't a raise or a promotion. It was the moment I decided to stop wanting a new life and start becoming the man who could live it. I stopped asking, how do I make more money? And started asking, how do I become the kind of person who attracts peace, income, and opportunity? Wealth doesn't chase you, it recognizes you. It gravitates toward people who move with purpose, discipline, and vision. Myron Golden said, wealth is not pursued, it's attracted by the person you become. That's not inspiration, that's law. And once I understood that, I stopped auditioning for success and started acting like I already owned it. I changed my circle. I changed what I consumed. I stopped feeding on fear and started feeding on faith and forward motion. I stopped giving excuses oxygen. I stopped letting people who'd given up on their dreams talk me out of mine. That's when the momentum started to shift. Travel became my training ground. Every trip forced me to grow, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Because when you're standing in a new country, surrounded by new cultures and perspectives, you can't help but see yourself differently. I wasn't just taking vacations. I was expanding my identity. And through my travel business, I turned that expansion into income. Because experience is currency, and most people never spend it. People think travel is a luxury. For me, it's education, it's therapy, it's a mirror that shows you who you're becoming. Dr. Dispenza teaches to change is to think greater than your environment. That means you don't wait for your situation to change. You act like the future version of yourself now. That's how you bridge the gap between who you are and who you're meant to be. I stopped saying one day and started living day one. Here's the bottom line, and not just because Stone Cold said so. Most people don't have a money problem. They have an identity problem. They're trying to upgrade their income while living with the same habits that created their limits. That's like pouring champagne into a paper cup. It can't hold it. If you want freedom, stop outsourcing responsibility. Stop waiting for the world to make it easier. Start building the kind of mindset that makes opportunity chase you. Myron Golden said, "Your potential is infinite, but it's locked behind your current self-image." That hit home because I realized I was protecting the very identity that was keeping me small. So I made a decision. No more playing the victim. No more halfway effort. No more waiting for clarity. Clarity comes from commitment. Stop trying to fit into the version of you the world is comfortable with, like the bug in the Edgar suit in Men in Black. That version is burnt out and underpaid. You're not meant to stay there. You're meant to outgrow it. So don't chase success, outgrow it. Become so aligned with your purpose that your old life can't even recognize you. Because you don't get what you want. You get who you are. And when you become the version of yourself that lives free, thinks big, and moves with conviction, the life you've been chasing will start chasing you.